You're a jerk.
I know.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
I know.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
No boy.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
No boy.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
No boy.
You're a jerk.
You a jerk. You a jerk. I know. You a jerk. I know. You a jerk. Here. Need a muscle memory anyways. He's gonna go in the same spot. He's gonna enter my legs the same way. We're here, right? He's in here. Now it's gonna be like a back and forth type thing, like how we were doing before. So as he has my foot here, this is what I was saying. I can't just be like straight, because then now he tips me over. Even if I try to get out, right?
Yeah.
It makes it even worse, honestly, when I try to get out. Because if we're here like this and I try to go, he can follow me, and that's when I get tipped over and it goes bad. So when we're here, I really need to make sure that I bend my knee and I can drop some weight here, like this. And then now that lets me get the really big, like, back step or high step out of it like that, right? And then, like I said, I need to make sure that I grab the ball of the foot. And then now, as I grab the ball of the foot, I put some outward pressure, and now I can hip through, right? As soon as we get here, what I want the bottom person to do is what we've been doing before, right? We go straight to X guard. Boom, right here, right? X guard is not gonna be mid hamstring. X guard goes in the knee pit, goes straight to the hip right here. When we're here, we have cross tension, and he can extend out when we're here. I need the top person to at least just have like one hand down. I don't wanna end up like this. This is like worst case scenario to where I can still like move around still, but he can access like my legs a little bit more. I have one hand down, I can kind of be like a little bit like proactive, right? And I can switch hands and I can move around, right? So we're here. We're gonna get into something a little bit kind of crazy a little bit, but it's something I like to do out of here, out of top X guard. Per se, other than just getting out, we're gonna do like an escape out of X guard and then like a counter back into the legs. The first one's gonna be the counter. So we're here. All I'm looking for, have my hand on the floor, like a 3-point stance, and I'm gonna look with this hand. It's gonna do a little magic, right? I'm here. Instead of, I'm not grabbing this top leg, I'm grabbing my hand and I'm reaching through all the way to the back leg right here. Coming here, I'm reaching through and I grab, let go real quick. I'm gonna grab like all the way to his quad, like an arm drag. So we're here in X guard, and I'm looking for like that arm drag grip where like I'm here, have my hand down, I reach through, grab the knee, and I'm gonna pull this leg through. Once we get here, I'm gonna sit back. As we sit back, I can lace the leg back through, and we end up in honey hole. Well, technically, we're not really in honey hole right away. We're kind of like in a Russian leg lace, but all we can do is pull them back through and shoot through. Just like a quick little like re-counter back. So here, Ashi, he has my leg, and drop some weight in and say he has this one. I step out. I'm gonna grab the ball of the foot, hip through, break the grip. He comes in, and we're here, right? We're gonna survive the initial like earthquake test when he stretches us out. One hand down, switch to the top hand on the floor. Back hand reaches for the quad on the far leg, pull it through. And I don't wanna like just let this leg float away. I wanna keep it nice and tight, right? So as soon as I go to sit down, I keep this leg here, and then now I can start to lace between his legs. So I know some of you guys know heel hooks a little bit, but what we're gonna do, we're not gonna get in too much into the details of the finish. We'll do that next Wednesday. But all I'm doing is I get a hook right here, hook his heel with my bottom hand. I'm gonna go for the heel hook, but I don't wanna finish on my elbow. It's gonna be like how we finished the straight ankles before. I'm gonna work to drop all of my weight on my shoulder, step on my own foot, and all I'm gonna do is start to hip through his knee. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just
Yeah. Yeah. But like I was saying, I don't want to go elbow, like the straight ankles. Some of them you guys were doing before. It's like I mentioned before, I want to go all the way to my shoulder, and then now I'll hip right through. Does that make sense? Here in Ashi, boom. All I'm gonna do, I need to make sure to free my leg, right? Bunker down, high step out, get my leg free. Grab the ball of the foot, hip through, slide it off. He goes straight to X guard, stretches me out, boom, hand on the floor, reach all the way for the back leg, pull it through, and I'm gonna keep it tight to my chest. I don't wanna let it float around. I come here, as I sit back, I get my 2-on-1 grip, pummel all the way back through, we end up in the honey hole. And like I said, we can go back for our finishes, up to you guys. Run it through smooth real quick. Okay. Here, foot, boom. Alright, pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Not simple, it looks a little complicated, but once you get through it, it's a really quick counter that you start doing to like higher level people that kind of like gets them in like a oh shit. Like, you know what I mean? Just really important to be in control of that leg as we sit down. Don't let it like squirm around because they're gonna try to back away.
I have a question.
Yeah.
From that position, I mean, I feel like it would be easier to go to reverse X when you push my knee to just like keep this
You
foot
can.
and go to the holding on the sweep.
You
that
can.
talked a while ago.
The only problem with reverse X, once we start to go, boom, if you don't have a really like extended base on me, I'm gonna start to work to collapse
okay, I
it.
see. So you want to get regular X, then switch to reverse.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
Because worst case scenario, if you're in regular X and I try to bunker down,
I can extend you out.
Yep.
Okay, that
and
makes
then
more
now you
sense.
can start to switch back to the other one.
Yeah.
This one would be here like this, and then no, you had it right.
Yeah.
It would be like this,
Okay.
like that. Because as soon as we start to get out, you can start to lift me up, go back in the honey hole, boom. Does that make sense?
Aren't you proud of me? I remembered it.
Now you see how I would go about that a little bit.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. All right, let's go for it. On two, 1, 2.